Hey, what's up? It's Glitchy. I want to talk about how hard it is to refill your happy planner. Because I'm trying to do that this year and actually like reuse this. But they don't have a lot of pre-made like packs you can buy. It's always like really plain pages or something, and you can also get printables and print those out and put them in there. So that's what I'm trying to do for 2026. I've replaced most of the pages from 2025. I still have a little bit of December. That was not the December tab. But then it's like immediately into January and all the other ones. I'm not finished with it yet because it's like a million pages, but I want to share what I have first before I start like writing in it too, because like I don't want to be like sharing all of the stuff I'm trying to do. So I have all the pages I've been doing. New Year notes. These are all like notes pages that I'm just like labeling, because that's easier than doing that. And this is a mix of, I actually have some pages here. I did two different things. I got the ones from this set from KatieThomasCreative, and it's like this moth set and crystals and stuff. And then I got another one that wasn't specifically made for Happy Planner, but you can make any regular planner paper that's like printed out on regular copy paper into a Happy Planner printable. These are like a more witchy themed pages, and you just do, I did 90%. These are like 100% or like actual size, is what they say to print them at. And I did 90% of a regular planner page that was like regular, like, what is it, 8.5 by 11 or something. And I just left like, I cut like this much off of the side that goes into the notches. So that is how you make any planner paper fit a happy planner, a classic happy planner. I should mention that. I don't know about like the big happy planners or anything like that. So that's what I have for this. I just put 2026. But yeah, this is just like yearly goals. I guess this page is kind of like redundant for that, but then I guess if anything doesn't fit into these categories, I can put it over here. It says health and fitness, career, relationships, mental health, spell work, if you're into that. I just think it's fun, you know. Education. So like, what do you want to learn? What skills do you want to build? Stuff like that. And here's, I just moved the tabs over so they still have all the 2025 calendar pages on the back. And I don't know why these pages all printed. They were like individually, so you have to like, I'm just gonna use these as examples because I have them and they're not like cut out yet. You have to print this page separate from this page, and I haven't figured out how to make them double-sided yet. So I have to glue them together when we start getting into the like back-to-back like weekly pages and stuff. It's a whole mess. January plans and goals. I have 3 different note pages and I'm kind of like cycling through them. The third one is on February, but I only have January done yet. I don't know if I did mess it up, so it's like in the ones. And there goes all the pages that I haven't attached yet. But I've only gotten done with January, and I want to do this video before I start writing in it. And because I had that whole like witchy set, I'll have to figure out who they are and tag them, because I've since like closed that tab because I printed it everything out that I need to. But these have all the moon pages for the month. It's not just like the full moons. It's like when all of the full moon, half moon, new moons are, and like I feel like this is so much more like in depth, because I was just originally gonna print out like a moon calendar, because like that's cool, but then I get to see like all of them. I just think that's fun. That's just so cool. And here you get to, before I started doing the notches properly, so I made some atrocious cuts, but you can see how like the months and the months and weeks, they're like this cool theme. And I just have all of those. This doesn't count because this was like the last page of the old one, and then because it still had January pages, I just left it in here. And then we have all of those basically to the end of the month. And now we're gonna talk about what I have to do to like fit the notches in here. They're also kind of hard to flip if you want to do like a bunch at a time. I have a lot that I haven't included yet, as you can see. But what I've had to do that helps with the notches is I will trace. I don't know what's on this paper, so just ignore that. But I have to trace out the notches here of the old pages, and then I have to cut these out. This is apparently the September page. We're just gonna, I'm not gonna be able to show you the exact method, but I'm just gonna trace it out. Can I do it? I just ripped it. It's fine. You know the drill. Basically, I do that for the whole page and stick it in there. And that is what I have to do to get my pages going. I don't think there's anything else I have to talk about here. It is a lot of paper, and this is like a kind of a big project, but I think it's kind of nice that I'm like doing it myself and everything. You can see how that's a much better cutout. I'm gonna have to clean all this up now. But like this video if you liked it, and this has been what you have to do to refill a happy planner. It's a mess, but if you wanna do it, that's what I've been doing, and yeah. Okay, bye.